Got a very active day ahead of us, and we're just waiting for this storm system to enter and tap into some more instability, more humidity as it slides across Kansas and right here in Missouri, right here in Kansas City. Currently, it's very quiet outside. We have a clear sky, a south breeze that's just starting to pick up, and temperatures that are still very mild in the lower and middle 60s right now. The cooler spot, Olathe, but even there is at 58. Compared that to 64 in the city, 60 in Liberty, and 62 in Independence. Wanted to pull up our wind gusts as we are now starting to see these winds pick up 30, 35 miles per hour between Odessa, Independence, and downtown Kansas City. So we'll be following this closely as these wind gusts are likely going to get upwards of 60 miles per hour, not associated with any thunderstorm. Because of that, we have a high wind warning that's right up to 36 highway today from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. But now, as we talk about the chances of thunderstorms, within a storm that forms today between 2 p.m. and 6 p.m., there is a chance that a storm could produce upwards of 75 mile per hour winds, and that would be significant for everyone highlighted here. That brighter shade of pink includes the higher probability of seeing that type of wind and therefore damage associated with that wind. And because of that, we are now seeing a moderate risk, threat level 4 out of 5, that includes counties in central and north central Missouri. The tornado risk is also present. I wanted to share this with you on the lower end over Kansas City, but a 5% chance is still very minimal, very low, still one to watch as a brief spin up could be possible along this line that will follow. I think the real big concern is just the wind that these storms could produce. They're going to bring the really strong winds that are in the higher part of the atmosphere, and they'll bring it down to the surface. So threat level 4 out of 5 highlighted in red here for those high winds. There's a chance we could get some hail as well with a brief spin up tornado. So here we are on our Futurecast. This computer model continually wants to bring in a little cloud cover, maybe a little bit of rainfall. This is at noon. I think that's overdone. The big line, the big story here starts about 2 to 3 p.m. Atchison, downtown Kansas City, and look over Butler. Look how quickly by 4 o'clock, it's already over areas of Maryville, St. Joseph, Cameron, down through Odessa, Warrensburg, Sedalia. By 5 p.m., we're talking areas between Bethany, Chillicothe, Marshall, Sedalia, and then out of our region completely by 6 o'clock. So it's a 4-hour window where those storms are going to initiate close to Kansas City, maybe just over eastern Kansas, and then out of here by the dinner hour. We are then talking about some much chillier or cooler air coming through over the weekend. Saturday, the coldest of the 2 days, 52 with the clouds, 58 there on Sunday, and then we're back in the 70s. St. Patrick's Day looks pretty nice on Monday.